Hey, what's going on, Love Restoration family? How y'all doing out there?
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey, man, look here, man. It's another episode, man. We're going to jump right into today's video. You know, we did a Q&A, you know what I'm saying, in the group that we have at Love Restorations, you know, on Facebook and another through our Instagram and stuff like that. So what we're going to do today is jump right into today's topic. And the Q&A question that was most asked was, how do we stay married so long? You know, being as though we're a younger couple, we've been together for 19 years,
Yep.
you know, and it's just one of those things, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna dive right in today, and my beautiful queen right here, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you want to tell them to take them to the world?
Well, I would say, the first thing that we've always had, just the love for each other. We started off as really good friends, so that's a big part of everything, we just got to know each other a lot better.
I agree. We definitely were best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Being young, doing silly little things, but we were just, really tight and connected as friends, and it kind of grew from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, for me, what would you say? I mean, sparked our friendship from the beginning.
What sparked me wanting to be his friend? He was cute.
So it's my looks, huh?
Yeah, I mean, when we was young, he was, he still is.
So what you saying? I'm ugly now? Oh my God, we've been together this long, and now I don't look so good, y'all.
I need to say that. But very nice looking and everything, and I don't know. It's just, it was just something that I wasn't, used to seeing, his stature and how he looks and carry himself and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, and our conversation, our first time just talking, like we talked all night long, and it was just good for me. Especially I had lost my mom, at an early age, so it was just what I needed, as a person.
I mean, we all can always use somebody to attach to, when we're going through things. For one, that's a beautiful way to look at love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What we did was, a lot of times we would just, we were young teenagers when we met. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we would go and do little fun things from time to time. I say take little trips on the train, MARTA train.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. That's
a whole nother story.
I mean, we actually met on the train. We'll come back to that one day for you guys. But yeah, I mean, it was really just being friends, man. At the end of the day, I suggest, anybody who's out there looking for love, find a friend first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in this day and age, friends are hard to come by, I must say. But, at the end of the day, love is out there. You can find it. I assure you that.
Right. Just really get to know, one another. And, you'll kind of build a relationship off of that. And we also had the Most High within ourselves, and that was just the number one thing.
I mean, at the end of the day, He is love. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that definitely is the foundation. We've done a lot of things together, and I would just say, from the beginning, of course, everybody has their ups and downs. There are no perfections in anybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I look, like she said, she was very attractive and still is to me. We find fun within each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the ways to just keep the flame going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In order to love someone, I think you really need to test different waters and get to know a person. You know what I'm saying? We've got to know each other quite a bit over the years.
He has a really good heart,
She does too. I mean,
so that was like a side of the good looks and everything. That was just like, when you get to know a person and you can kind of reach deep down in there,
Yeah.
That would be a good.
Honestly, just being honest, speaking of good looks and stuff like that, you know, we of course find each other attractive and things of that nature. But beyond the attraction and stuff like that, I would say look deeper, like she was saying, into someone's heart, and you know, a mindset is everything. You know, get to know that person for who they truly are. See if there are things that will reveal themselves along the way.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can easily match someone's energy and be able to tell. I mean, if you have the gift of discernment, you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, you can meet somebody that, you know, looks very nice and everything, and just be a total loss. You know, so the best thing I could say that, you know, from us, you know, going forward is just try to get to know somebody.
Absolutely. So how would you say in closing? I mean, I know we touched on friendship, and I know the people can tell that, you know, we do share our likeness. We've been together for so long, which time doesn't mean anything at the end of the day.
Right.
You know, there are people who've been together for years and years and years, and they don't even see eye to eye on stuff. You know?
Right.
What do you say? What would you say keeps that love going between you and I?
Honesty, truth.
I mean, you definitely have
you
to
know,
be honest.
you gotta, you know one another. Just, you know, just be real. You know, if you can't be real with each other, then you really don't have nothing. I'll
say from a man's point of view, just speaking to my fellas out there, you know what I'm saying, and ladies, I know you're listening, so, you know, not to be biased or anything, but from a man's point of view, for me, I had to put a lot of stuff behind me. You know what I'm saying? There comes a time when you look to, you know, your old ways and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I had to get a lot of that out of my system. I was so young, you know, so it was not the easiest thing to do, especially when, you know, I do look so good. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm just listening. But anywho, you know, all jokes aside, you know, we like to kick it, man, and
we both have sense of humor.
Of course. You know, at the end of the day, but like I was saying, you know, seriously, you know, you definitely have to put things that are not going to make your relationship work so well. Like, first and foremost, faithfulness. You know what I'm saying? That's a key pointer, fellas. Faithfulness. Ladies, you too. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're not faithful, how can you even expect for one another? I mean, expectations for one. You know what I'm saying? Lay that on the line.
Yeah. And I think that's what we did, you know, being friends anyway. You know, you're young, you know, you out there in the world, you know, you're trying to get to know yourself and, you know, going, you know, and dating around and stuff like that. So you definitely got to let somebody know where you stand and where, you know, where you want to go in a relationship. Yeah. So we've been friends.
We still are. I mean, hey, we're going to keep on rocking, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one thing about it, everything that we have ever encountered, if it was something good, you know what I'm saying, we shared in the likeness of that together. And if it was something bad, we rolled it out. You know what I'm saying? And we worked it out to where it was between the two of us.
That comes from our pastor, Reverend Smith.
Absolutely.
Rest his soul.
Rest in peace.
Oh my gosh. But, you know, when we first got married very young, you know, he said it before everybody, you know,
One of the key points, definitely.
Make sure that you
keep everybody out of your business. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
Take it to the Most High.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take it to Him, and you pray about it, and then it'll come. You know, everything will come.
Absolutely. And, you know, we've done just that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's one of the biggest secrets, I'd say, you know, that has helped us along the way. I mean, I don't care who it is. It can be the pastor. It can be your parents. It can be, you know, siblings, whomever. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of keeping the love between you and your soulmate. You know,
and try to work it out. I mean, you know, between
no
yourselves before you know you want to talk to anybody else, unless you just have somebody that you just really close with, but I would try to work it out first, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, coming from a spiritual perspective, your vows are everything. You know, so I would say that's exactly how we do stay with it. You know,
Yeah.
as long as we have it.
Yeah.
You know, that's everything.
Yeah. But I think that's our time. So thank you guys for joining us today, and we appreciate you tuning in.
Hey man, this is Love Restoration.
Yes.
You know how we do over here, man. Hey, restoring the love one heart at a time.
Check us
Peace.
out later.